And welcome into another episode of the Alliance Insights Podcast. This is your boy, Jonathan Bam Rivers, and I'm here today with Mr. Will Ramson, who's an HR officer here with Alliance. Will, thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks, Mr. Rivers.
Absolutely, man. So look, this has been a phenomenal podcast. I'm glad that you're a part of the team now, and I see that you're wearing the Auburn colors as well.
Yes, sir.
So for those of you that don't know, it's not just the Columbus, Georgia area. They're in Alabama. They're going to be in Florida. Alliance is going to be everywhere. I just want to let you guys know that this is a phenomenal organization with phenomenal people. So, Will, I want to start there. Okay. As an HR officer, just talk to us a little bit about your role and what you do here for Alliance.
100%. I handle all the staff, and I handle all the employees. I handle compensation. I handle a number of things, and I just try to help around the office as much as I can. Just want to make Alliance and the HR department as big as possible.
And listen, the one thing I can say about Alliance is I feel like every week that I step into the office and I see Jody and Ariana, I see somebody new.
Is that
which
right?
means that the business is growing.
Well, so hopefully I'm doing my job.
Absolutely, and that's what I want to talk about as well in terms of being an HR officer and running an organization that has such high standards as Alliance. Talk to me about some of the attributes and some of the things that you feel are important for a day-to-day worker to have here at Alliance.
I got to tell you, the family atmosphere, the family aspect is number one. Alliance is taking me in I think I did my interview with my daughter, and it was good. But no, I could see the family vibe here, and I think that's where it starts. From there, the help. I mean, the industry is big, and they don't want it all. They just want to help everybody out, and getting everybody in to help out is big.
So how does it feel knowing that you have your own family and you're coming to work every day and this is a family-filled culture where, like you said, it's not because Alliance is greedy to where they're necessarily trying to dominate the market, but because they do the way the things that they do, you guys are dominating the market. How does it feel to know that things are being done the right way and you're getting rewarded for it at the same time?
It's awesome. It's awesome. For me, I just got married not too long ago, back in April.
Congratulations, my boy. Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you. And I'll tell you, my wife is happy. Don't let her know, but she runs the show.
No doubt.
And when she came in, she got warm, she got fuzzy. I just knew I was in a great spot. So the minute she said it was good, I was good, and it's time to plant our roots here, and we're going to be here for a while.
Most definitely. Now, we're talking about planting roots and foundation. And one thing that I've noticed about Alliance Specialty Contractor is that, one, a lot of people who have served in our military, plus there are a lot of people that are here now that weren't in this industry before coming here. So they completely switched industries, and now they're thriving in here. Tell us a little bit about your background and what brought you to this position.
Yes, sir. I was one of them. I was 21 years in the military. My last position, thank you, sir, was as a drill sergeant. So I was in a whole completely different field. In the military, admin and HR was part of my position, part of my responsibilities, managing and controlling things, setting up SOPs. So all that just transitioned over. So I'm in a completely different field, and it still feels like home. It still feels like familiar. Just learning this aspect of this industry and getting comfortable with it, and I don't feel like I have too many struggles at all.
Absolutely, and listen, you've got a lot on your plate as an HR officer. You got to make sure everything runs smoothly.
Balance.
Yeah, it is a balance, and I don't want you to talk about that because I don't want you to just talk about the balance at work, because everything in life is about balance, right?
Yes, sir.
Quality work-life balance.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about, in your mind, how important is that and how you try to facilitate that here.
Well, I got to be honest. It's hard for me personally to turn it off. I get, I don't know. It seems daily I get told to go home and turn it off,
and relax a little bit,
and don't take work home. And at 11 o'clock at night, I'll just be forming up an email or sending a note or calling or doing something. I can't.
But that's what happens when you love what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what happens when you love what you're doing.
Yeah, 100%. I look forward to the next day. I look forward to coming in and putting my part, doing my part here at the company. So it's like it's not work. It's just doing my job, just doing my duty, doing what I have to do. I love it. It's not work at all.
And I want you to talk about that because you were 21 years in the military, so we know the military has a strict way of doing things.
Sure.
I mean, my mother was in the military. She's a retired veteran as well. And transitioning into civilian life can sometimes be difficult, correct?
For certain people,
I
think so.
So what has it been like for you, and why has the transition been so easy, getting out of the military and then transitioning into civilian life?
So I don't know. I think it's all in the preparation. I think let me be honest. I think it is a transition that has to be taken serious. getting out of one thing for so long and getting into something else, I think it's a slow process. For me, I run a gym in town, so dealing with people that are not soldiers, dealing with the civilian population.
And a lack of discipline, and a lack of a mindset.
That are not soldiers. We'll just say it like that. That are not soldiers.
Lack of discipline, that's what he said.
Was new, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So 2 years ago, starting off as a coach, it was like, hey, I need you here, and then I get there and they're not there. That was brand new for me.
Right.
But then I had to realize, like, okay, they're not in the military. So then the transition for me, I started 2 years prior. So coming out, like fully being out of the military, retired, it was like, okay, now I'm ready. And taking this position, it was good. So, dealing with people was fine. Dealing with, customers is fine. Dealing with contractors is fine. It's good for me because I prepared myself.
Most definitely. And, the one thing I know for sure is that if Ariana and Jody, when they introduced me to you and they said, hey, this is going to be a great guy, I know anybody they bring into the fold is an asset to this team.
They might have set me up. I don't know. What do you think? You think I'm a good guy?
I think, that's what they told me. And I'm going to take Jody and Ariana's word all the time.
All right, cool.
They know what they're doing and they know they're bringing in good people. So,
that's true.
This has been a phenomenal interview.
Sir.
But I'm going to let you know we're not done yet. Because you're in the hot seat, man. So every episode, I put somebody in the hot seat and I have one question. As a retired soldier, retired drill sergeant, and as an owner of a gym, I think this is going to be right in your wheelhouse.
What you got?
Regardless of what affiliation somebody's in, what industry they're in, how old they are, it doesn't matter where they come from, what kind of knowledge, what kind of encouragement can you spit to people right now that's watching this podcast to encourage them to keep moving in life and not give up?
Oh, that's easy. Positivity. That's it. No matter what your position is, be positive. Go in there with an optimistic outlook.
Right.
You're going to be fine. This seat don't feel too hot, by the way.
Right.
Positivity. No matter what it is, there's going to be a silver lining. There's going to be a situation that I don't know people's background, but I do know that you're not going to be in a situation that you can't come out of.
Correct.
I always ask people, what's the difference between a beggar and a billionaire? I ask you, John, what's the difference between a beggar and a billionaire?
I don't know. Tell me.
Nothing. They both got 24 hours.
Both got same amount of time.
Same amount of time.
Absolutely.
It's what you do with it. I'd say that. It's what you do with it. If you come in with a positive outlook, you're going to be fine. If you go in there pessimistic and doubtful and unsure, it's going to be pessimistic. It's going to be doubtful.
Absolutely.
And it's going to have a strong possibility of being unsure. So go in there knowing that you're going to be good. Go in there confident. Seat won't be hot.
No doubt. My brother, that's excellent. I appreciate your time,
Yes,
Will. Listen,
thank you.
HR Officer Will Ramson, gym owner, former military drill sergeant, and motivational speaker. So I don't know if anybody's giving you that title yet, but I respect that because that's my line of work right there. And let's get into the Alliance affirmations right now. And like I said, it's the Holy Spirit always, because every time that I have a guest, I feel like what it is that they speak about and the way they pour out their heart is indicative of what I'm about to say. And the man just said everybody has the same 24 hours. And I want you guys to realize something. Time is neutral. And you can use time one of two ways. You can use it constructively or destructively. So this is what Will was telling you. This is what I'm telling you. The truth is, you always have the time. The question is, do you make the time? You ever been around somebody and then you ask them if they got a task done, if they got their work done, if they got their chores done? For those of you who have kids like I do, hey, did you make your bed? Well, Dad, I didn't have time. No, you didn't make time. There are goals that you have in life that are not being accomplished because you're not making the time to accomplish the goals. So what you need to learn how to do is prioritize. I'm speaking to you because I'm speaking to myself as well. We all have priority issues sometimes. Remember, nobody has a problem focusing. They only have a problem focusing on the right stuff. Focus on the right stuff. Prioritize what you need to be doing in life and allow God to move you from the place of where you are to where you want to be. Hey, this is the Alliance Insights podcast. I'm excited. Like I can't even take it anymore. Georgia, Alabama, Florida, New Hampshire, Nebraska. I suck at geography, but I'm going to name all 50 states before this podcast is over with. This is growing. I am not lying. You can see the seriousness in my face. Phenomenal people, phenomenal opportunities, phenomenal culture. Alliance Insights podcast. We'll see you next time. God bless.